From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will meet up with Alberta Premier Danielle Smith in Calgary today for their first face-to-face since last summer at the Calgary Stampede. Smith's office says the two will meet this morning. Smith's office didn't say what is on the agenda for her meeting with the PM, but her United Conservative Party government has taken issue with Ottawa on energy development, the federal consumer carbon price, pharmacare, and childcare funding, among other topics. First Nations leaders in Saskatchewan are disappointed they weren't included in an investigation into the statutory release of a man months before he went on a deadly stabbing rampage in 2022. The Correctional Service of Canada and the Parole Board of Canada yesterday released the results and 14 recommendations from their joint investigation into Miles Sanderson. He was unlawfully at large when he killed 11 people and injured 17 during the mass stabbing on the James Smith Cree Nation. He was arrested 3 days later and quickly died of an acute cocaine overdose while in police custody. Chief Bobby Cameron of the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations says being left out of the investigation was insulting. An overhaul of Ontario's 34-year-old law governing policing in the province is set to take effect next month. The Community Safety and Policing Act covers everything from oversight to discipline to how officers are equipped. Mark Baxter, president of the Police Association of Ontario, says it has been a long time coming.
You had the ability to consult a lot throughout the years and certainly through the regulatory process of the last couple of years. So, we think that the Act is fair and strikes a fair balance for police employers, for the rights of police officers, and for the needs of their communities.
The Ontario Human Rights Commission says positive changes to the rules include more oversight and a greater ability for police chiefs to suspend officers without pay in some circumstances. As a ship carrying 200 tons of food makes its way from Cyprus to the war-devastated Gaza Strip this morning, the Israeli military says 6 aid trucks entered Gaza through the north late last night. The unusual delivery point comes amid a growing international push for more humanitarian aid 5 months into the Israel-Hamas war. And thanks to researchers, an artificial intelligence companion named Viv offers conversation and compassion at a seniors facility in Sydney, Australia. Here's dementia patient Catherine Fee speaking with Viv.
Sometimes it's nice to be alone, but it's lovely to be in company of other people and share memories from time to time. Different people, different countries.
You're absolutely right, my dear. It's so important to have moments where we can appreciate the diverse and vibrant nature of the world around us.
Viv was created by researchers who taught the AI character about dementia from the lived experiences of women. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, a busy night in the NHL featured 3 Canadian teams on the ice. The Calgary Flames lost 6-2 to Colorado. Mikko Rantanen and Nathan MacKinnon proving to be a deadly duo. Rantanen had 2 goals and 2 assists to extend his point streak to 10 games, while MacKinnon had a goal and a helper to stretch his point streak to 13 games. MacKinnon is up to a league-leading 113 points on the season. Elsewhere, wins were recorded by the Ottawa Senators and the Montreal Canadiens. Drake Batherson scored the overtime winner as the Sens snapped a 7-game winless streak with a 2-1 victory over Pittsburgh, and it was the Habs blanking Columbus 3-0. Other games of note saw the Vegas Golden Knights get by Seattle 5-4 in overtime, and it was Buffalo skating past Detroit 7-3. And in baseball spring training action, the Toronto Blue Jays earned their second straight win, beating the New York Yankees 8-1. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.